Alright, in today's video, we're going to be doing a project on this dump truck that I picked up. This is a 2003 2574 International. It's got the N14 Cummins, N14 Cummins Select Plus. So it's got 460 horsepower. It's got an 18-speed Eaton Fuller transmission in it. It's got a 16-ton dump capability, so I probably could get, I don't know, 18-20 yards of mulch or whatever in there probably. And if I'm hauling stone and stuff, I'm thinking it'll do 16 tons. So I've already got, you'll be seeing, you know, there's a couple videos on this truck already. There's one where I did a new fuel line underneath the cab and stuff, and that was to repair a fueling issue. But today's video is going to be about something so simple, but something that I've been wanting to do to this truck since I bought it. So it does have an air seat, okay? So the seat is air controlled. See how it goes down, all that stuff? And then to get it up, so the seat is air suspension, plus it has rise and lower. And the cab also, you can see right here, it's got these two airbags. The cab is actually air, has air right on it too. So what we're gonna do today is this line right here, we're gonna tap into that to install, check it out, to install an air gun underneath the seat. So I'll be able to blow out the dust, everything inside the truck like that. And it's nice having a truck with air on it, because look right here, it's a little dirty. I should probably put a cover on it or something, but yeah, check that out. So that is an air chuck, so I can air up tires or whatever. So that's outside the truck. It's got these two big huge tanks. That's probably 60 gallons of air capacity. And it's got a, let me show you the air compressor under this thing. It's got a pretty beefy air compressor underneath it. I'm pretty sure it's twin piston, but it pumps, it fills those two tanks up really quick. So anyway, here's the engine. It's a red top N14 Select Plus, like I said earlier. Here's the compressor. I think, yeah, it's twin piston. See how there's like two piston bulges on this block? So it actually pumps up real quick. I'm guessing intake. Man, this is bizarre. So yeah, it pulls in fresh air from the intercooler, pulls in air from that, and then exhausts with this high pressure line. It goes all the way back. So intake from the intake manifold, exhaust from this hard copper line, and then it goes all the way back. So what we're gonna do is just simply cut. See right here, there's already like a little almost like a crease, and I'm guessing that over time that's probably weakened and probably will split and blow out anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it right there and then just install this, where is it? This right here. It's just a T-fitting basically that you plumb in line, and then that's where you plug in your air chuck. It sucks because this is a, I forget what they call this, like an M fitting. It's kind of not, it's not your standard air fitting. So the only tool I'll be able to use with this, unless I change this out, which I may do, hopefully in here this is an MPT, and I can just throw a new chuck on it. But I mean, I'd have to swap out all this, which I have all the fittings to do this, so I may just do that. But anyway, today we're gonna just get this put in a real simple video. I should probably discharge the air before I go cutting that tank line. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, I haven't been draining these tanks either. No water in that one. No water in that one either, so that's good. Go ahead and drain these. Wonder if everything will, like the seat is gonna go down and stuff. Yeah, I guess not. Anyway, let's get this cut while those are draining. Let's see here. And I brought this torch in case I gotta warm up that plastic so it'll fit over these barb fittings on this chuck deal. Let me try to get you in here. So I'm just going to cut this with a razor knife. So you can see the end of that. I'm going to probably warm it up so I can slip it over these, because like you'll see on here, see how it's like a little barb? It may not go over without a little warmth because it's brittle plastic tubing. So it's basically like a, not a compression fitting, but like almost like a compression fitting. So you got to put this collar over the airline first. And slide it down out of the way. See that? Then you want to put this on. It may or may not go on, like I said, without warmth, like heat. But you want to get it seated all the way down. Oh, it'll go. There we go. Okay. So you want it to look just like that. Then take your collar, thread it down over. And like, right now it wants to naturally lay like that. So before I tighten it, I'm going to spin this to where it's going to want to naturally lay like that. So I can just tie into it with that air hose. Okay, so and then I got this wrench. Just tighten this down. And on this, you're going to want to snug it as tight as it'll go, because you're basically keeping that air hose engaged on those barbs, or on that barb, that knurl, that little edge. So tighten this down until it stops. And then we're going to start the truck. Once we get this on, start the truck, air up, let the air up. I got to close the tanks first. And then we'll test it and make sure that we have no leaks. And I think it's, I'm not quite sure, but like for some reason they sent out Teflon tape. And I'm not thinking that because of the way that works, there should be no need for Teflon on there. So I'm not quite sure why they sent the Teflon with it. But if it leaks, I guess I'll put Teflon on these threads, but it doesn't, that's not what's making the air seal. It's just the way the hose is being squeezed onto that barb. Okay, there we go. Get that on there. Okay, that one's on. Okay. Quick little easy upgrade that's gonna make me happy when I can blow all the dust out, because this truck gets super dusty. And I've always seen these at like truck stops and stuff for sale, but I never owned a truck that had air. Now I do. So it's like the first upgrade I wanted to do. I did that fuel line first. You'll be able to see that video if you want. And then, so that's that. We'll go ahead and start this. Let the air build up. Oh, I gotta close these tanks first. Well, we'll start it and then I'll close them. So here's the air gauge right here. just popped. So right when I started talking, I was gonna say it's about full, and it just cut off. So we are at 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we're at 120 on the dot is when it shuts off. So we got 120 PSI. The seat ran out of air when I emptied those tanks, so we're gonna air this back up. Rising up as we speak. Okay, now we're gonna test that air. See how well that works. Okay, so we got the air hose. Go and get that plugged in. Cool, I'll lay that right in there too. Look how nice that's gonna be. Okay. That connected. Then we got this. To the air gun. Okay. Watch all this dust. Look at that. Cool. I should probably open the other door and just blow it right out. Look at all that. Look at that. That's on the seat. So our PSI has only dropped to 90, looks like. I'm gonna run the air and see how low it goes. It's not even dropping. Cool. And I'm using the whole thing. I'm pushing it all the way down. That is so dusty. Watch this. Gotta blow all that out. Cool. Go ahead and kill her. So then, I'm guessing that this is just gonna live right here somehow. Maybe like this. I don't want to crush it when I lower the seat on accident. Oh, that's fine right there. And then it has this other tip, more precise to get into the tighter spots. We'll put that right here too. So anyways, here's what the package looks like. And here's what the part number is. This is from Amazon. It was 30 bucks. 30-foot long hose, I guess. I don't know. Seems like it's shorter than that, but I'm sure it stretches out all the way. So that was a piece of cake upgrade. Like, I'm happy with that. It's gonna make keeping the inside of this truck much easier. And yeah, there's gonna be a bunch more videos on this truck. I'm gonna just keep filming all the little things I do to it. Like I did a video on the CB install right here. And like I said, I did that fuel line video. What else do I got to do on this thing? Oh, I'm gonna take it up to the truck center, same place that did my fuel line for me. I'm gonna take it up to them, and they told me that for only a half hour's worth of labor, they're gonna charge me for a half hour. Their hourly rate's like $115, and they told me for probably take them about a half hour, and they'll be able to turn this engine up from 460 horsepower, and they'll turn it up to 525 for me. So if they're charging 110 bucks an hour, that's 55 bucks for a half hour. Even if it does take an hour, 110 bucks to get 65 horsepower. Yeah, 65 horsepower. That's, diesels are crazy. That's a smoking deal for a huge power upgrade, because all they do is hook it up to a computer and just push a button, and bam, it just tunes it to 525 horsepower. And that truck already has tons of power. Like, when it's empty, the thing has tons of power. You can accelerate in 7th gear, which is almost its last gear. It's got 16, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the regular shifting, and then you can split all of those in half, which makes it 16. I'll do a video, I'll do a video of me driving it and running through the transmission, doing all the gears, doing all the shifting, and stuff like that. It's a fun truck to drive. But anyway, if you like this video, like and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing more stuff, like random projects like this. Like right now, I'm working on some wiring for this truck over here, wiring up like a fuse thing, and there's a dual battery. I built this dog box, holds 6 dogs and then 2 underneath. We got a battery and putting some water in there, and we're putting some solar panels on it. So if you'd like to see videos on that, definitely comment and let me know, because I don't know what you guys like to see or not, but yeah, this is a dog box. It's super dirty right now, but it holds 3 dogs here. I took the door off because that's part of the project I'm working on, and then it holds 2 under here. We do dog sports, in case you're wondering. So 2 under there, and then 3 up here. Took these vents out because, again, that's part of the project. But underneath this door, in the back of the truck, there's a 1 AGM deep cycle battery, 110 amp hour, 30-gallon water tank, DC to DC charge controller with solar. I have yet to get the solar, but that's what I'm going to be working on right now, is getting this wiring done up for that DC to DC charge controller. So if you want to see that video, comment below and I'd be happy to film that and post that. So anyways, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.